He is the world champion from 2016, and he's the winner of the show match from Trackmania Grand League. Now, let's see what Pack has to say about this season. We have spoken a little bit about it before, Pack. You said that you have something to prove this season in Trackmania Grand League. You proved something in the show match. Does that mean that you don't have anything to prove yet, or how is the life overall at the moment? And what do you need to prove
I'm
now?
done now. No, I'm definitely not done yet. I'd like to do well in the season, of course. I mean, that's a goal. I mean, reach playoffs, and then win playoffs would be decent. But I think the goal at the moment is to have a good first step, see where it takes me. But yeah, I want to make playoffs for sure, and then hopefully be top 3 from in the league. That would be nice as well.
One of the stories or storylines when we speak about Pack and we speak about Trackmania competitions is like, how much time does Pack actually have to train? Because everybody knows if Pack is trained, he's one of the top contenders, if not the biggest favorite. Tell people, how much time do you have for this first step, and how much time do you have overall in the upcoming steps?
I've got a lot of time. Up until step 4, I've got all the time in the world to play, apart from obviously daytime because I work. But I've got a lot of time. So obviously training 2 tracks per week isn't going to be too strenuous. So hopefully that will be okay, and I'll be able to master each track as it comes. But yeah, up until step 4, I've got a good amount of time. Then I'm on holiday for a week, so step 5 will be a bit rusty, and then step 6 again I can spend a lot of time again. So I think the first 4, hopefully I can build some points. That is the goal, at least. And I've been doing all right. I've started training. I started properly training this week. I think Tuesday evening was when I started my official training for it.
And how confident do you feel then, let's say, compared to the show match that you somewhat absolutely destroyed?
I feel good. I feel confident on all of them. I know the dirt track is a little bit weary, but I mean, the only thing could go wrong there is if I do something stupid. So the only thing that could go wrong in these is if I do something myself. But it's all in my hands whether or not I make top 8 each track, and whether or not I win some of them as well. So it's all down to me.
You said that now you have a lot of time, but tell us, how motivated are you actually to do well in this Trackmania Grand League? Do you feel that you are as motivated as maybe before Mania Planet World Cup, as before Games Assembly last year? How motivated are you for this season of Trackmania Grand League?
I mean, I want to have fun. I mean, that's the main thing. If I'm not playing well, then I don't think I can have as much fun. Like, you train each week for a Sunday to go well. If it's not going well, it's not fun. So I aim to play and have a good time playing. So I want to do well, and I am motivated to do well, and by that have fun as well. So that's my goal.
New for this season is the playoff system, something we have never seen in a competitive format in Trackmania, and then of course not in Trackmania Grand League. Tell us, what is your view on it? What is the overall feeling of it, and how do you see yourself performing in this playoff system?
Bit of a mad one, isn't it? I mean, yeah, TMJOS for show. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be quite telling, for upsets. It's all about the show and how things will progress with that. Is say for instance, a really bad player going through beating Carl. That's the idea of it. So, having to win, I think 2 rounds in the last 8 is a bit of a mad one, but it is what it is. I think at the end of the day, the final is going to be a spectacle if it's the right 2. I mean, if you want the real big players to be in the final, then people are going to really anticipate it. If it's, I don't know, a big player versus someone that you didn't expect to get to the final, it's not going to be that crazy of a final. So hopefully the best 2 players of the whole season get to the final, and it is a spectacle. Otherwise, the plan of what Hylis and Softy are coming up with is going to be pretty shit. So hopefully it does work.
But if you look at the field yourself now, who would you say is the biggest favorites to do well in this season and maybe do well in this sort of playoff system?
Oh God, there's so many names. There are so many people that could do well. I mean, I think everyone has a chance of making playoffs. It's just whether or not you show up. Anyone can do it. So, and then when it gets to playoffs, then you'll really see who can win this. And if anyone in the season pulls away, then it'll be them. But again, if it's anything like last season, you choice of quite a few people. So, yeah, I don't really know. I haven't really got any predictions in terms of who can make it to playoffs because I feel like everyone can. So.
Can you tell us how much does actually the change of now? It's not only the playoffs that is going to be cash prize. It's actually also the group stage that, in fact, will have more cash prize than the playoffs itself. Will that change your goal? Then maybe feel that winning the group stage is then bigger than playoffs, or?
No, in terms of money wise, yeah, it is bigger. But in terms of achievement, the playoff will still be something you'd rather win. But yeah, I mean, however you can get more money from this game is the best thing. So obviously, I'll try and win the league and win the playoffs to maximize that. But ideal scenario would be that. But yeah, I don't feel like the league has a more beneficial weighting than the playoffs. I think in this scenario where the league is so long and the playoff is so short, the cost-wise, it works out. But I think the playoffs is definitely worth it in terms of a morale kind of way.
Final question from me. Let's say that if you're fully trained, if you're fully motivated, do you think that you are good enough, or are you then the biggest favorite to win it? Or let's say that everybody is at the peak of their time. Do you think that your peak level is better than other players' peak level?
Peak levels, I don't know. I say my peak is up there. If I am completely no-lifed, I'd say the top 4 would be Carl, me, Gwen, and Brent, for instance, if we all had the same time, but we don't all have the same time. So that would be my top 4, for instance. But I feel like at the way we all are, I think anyone can really can do it. Everyone looks as if they've put a lot of time in. I don't know where Gwen is in all the leaderboards, but I think it looks as if it's going to be a good start this Sunday, and hopefully things continue like that. But hopefully I get the most points this weekend.
Final question from me. I ask all the players this. I'm going to ask you as well. Where can they follow you on Sunday? What channel is it on, and who is going to cast it? Is it publicly announced?
Well, it's on the website, isn't it? So it'll be you and Turbo. It will be on Turbo Stream or the M&M main channel.
I think so.
It's one of them. I think it's the M&M main channel. So yeah, people can go there to watch it. That'll be great.
There we have it, and then you're gonna have some more pressure on you because I'm not gonna cast someone who doesn't qualify to the playoffs. I mean, promise me that. Come on, promise me that.
I can't promise anything. I might just throw it all in the bin on Sunday, but no, I plan
to cast it. You just wanted Circa to cast it. I see.
Hey, that would have been cool, but no, I plan to make it. Don't you worry.
Okay, there we have it. So then, if you wanna follow Pack, then you're also going to be hearing this voice again. So good luck on Sunday, Pack. And I guess we will speak really soon then. So that's it for Pack. Next up, who is that? Let's see after a break. But thank you, Pack.
Cheers, man.